Howdy everybody. It is day 60 and as you guys see from the thumbnail, hopefully, that I have lost 3 to 4 pounds. I don't know which photo I'll use exactly, but the scale was reading to 286 to 287. I'll probably use the 287. But yeah, loss of 3 pounds in 10 days. That is great. Good news, but also makes me realize I'm losing a lot more weight when I'm working again. So to maybe counteract losing so much weight in 10 days is to, work weekdays, of course, and then have the rest days on the weekends, which if I'm still in the calorie deficit, it shouldn't matter, but I won't be burning as much on the weekends as I'm used to. I'm definitely going to walk on the weekends. So me and Marvin did this Saturday. I did put an intro clip for you guys that Saturday, but I thought, well, if we're not going to work out on the weekends, I should make a new clip and not use the one I did Saturday for today. But yeah, pretty exciting. We are losing weight and we are shredding the pounds. It's pretty good. Makes me nervous that we're losing so much in so little time, but is what it is. Can't complain. It's still moving the right direction. The only thing I worry about with losing so much weight so fast is loose skin. Something I definitely don't want, but definitely can happen because I have a ton of stretch marks everywhere around my body, especially around my chest and my stomach area, definitely on my biceps. So I don't know. We'll just have to see the more weight we lose. But yeah, it's just me and Marv today. Me and Marv, and we're about to finish this walk. Different area than we're used to going. This is new. I took him here this Saturday and taking him here again. There's a lot more dogs, a lot more people, so it's better for him, to be social and just to see, not to join in, but just to see. So yeah, it's a good area. We'll probably be going here for the rest of the week, but who knows, plans might change. It's crazy life. But I believe today is chest day, so I will see you guys in the gym. All right, it is chest day. Bam, bam. We were working on incline chest, 55 pounds, chest flies, 25 pounds, single seated tricep extension, 25 pounds, forearm raise, 20 pounds, forearm curl, 35 pounds. We'll do 3 sets of each, hitting these muscles right here, chest, forearm. That's it. It's pretty simple stuff. You can't beat the simplicity of it. Yeah, it is currently 8 o'clock. I got home with Marvin earlier, and then we got some grub. Been trying to get him more in the car because he used to be really car sick, but now he's doing good. He's doing real good. And we waited, ordered some food. Me and him brought it home to his mom, put him in the crate. We ate, and then I just kind of enjoyed my food because we've been starving. It was damn bad, but this is what it is. Now we're in here. I'm gonna hit regular first 2 sets, and then the third one I let the boys out, hang out with me for the rest of the time being. But I like to use the first 2 sets as like a focus, like get in the game. And the third set, I can let them out, and I'm pretty in a clear state of mind for the most part. But I cannot for the life of me find my headphones. I don't know where my headphones are. I had them when I came in here, and I don't know where they are. I checked everywhere that I could think of, and I couldn't find them. So this is a headphone-less weight session. It's gonna be a lot of thoughts in my head. There's probably gonna be more of me talking throughout the sets because I just got nothing else to do. But yeah, incline chest. Now, with it being a weigh-in day, I feel pretty good. I actually gotta have to update that whiteboard, but I just want to get my thoughts out on my weigh-in. Pretty sure I told you guys in my walk. I don't quite remember, but I feel like I want to say I'm losing too much weight fast, because any weight is good weight. But I feel like with the amount of stretch marks I have, and you know, theoretically, if we keep losing 4 pounds in 10 days, you know, theoretically, I could lose 40 pounds in 3 months, right? Because 4 times 3 is 12, yeah. So in 3 months, technically, I could lose 40 pounds, which is honestly probably around the rate I was on my first weight cut. And I feel, one, you know, it's great, it's lovely. You know, I lose weight fast. And you know, another positive could be I'll look leaner quicker, I'll get the satisfaction quicker, I'll get everything quicker. And the cons is I could come out with loose skin. Another con is it may not be sustainable. And what I mean by that is I feel like it'll be too much of, like, I don't want to say too much work, because it's not. It'll be too much and too quickly of a strain in my body, where I'll quickly revert back to overeating, which is what we don't want. We want to make this as sustainable as I can for the next, you know, 10 or so, 15 years. Me being really fit, or forever, maybe. But it's things that I think about, and you know, this is my third time giving it a shot on losing weight, so I don't want to say, you know, put my marbles in one jar, because this is the last time I want to be at this weight ever again. But I want to say I want to be mindful of all these cons and pros that could happen, and I want to take the steps into making this as long term as I can, and to make sure that I can actually do this. So that's why I'm thinking every weekend I will not make a video, and I'll just rest. And it's great for my body too, to rest and recover. It's great, and I'll still do my walks on the weekends, maybe 1 day or 2 days, both days. But it's just something, because I'm losing weight, 4 pounds, 10 days, quicker than I want to. And my mind right now is telling me maybe take the rest days that sometimes you desperately need, or not desperately need, that you want, and you get the rest days you want. Your body gets to recover, your muscles are recovered, and really the only con is that I feel guilty. I feel pretty guilty. I'm not gonna lie, this weekend I was guilty the whole time, and then this morning I was like, man, shoot, I should have worked out, man. I should have, you know, it only takes about an hour and a half of my day, but it's things that you know could potentially keep me up at night. So I don't know, maybe I'll still work out on the weekends, but it'll be like a lighter day. Maybe it's just like body movements or just something cardio oriented for at least an hour. 'Cause I ain't gonna lie to you guys, I feel super guilty not, one, making a video for y'all, two, missing the days on myself, and three, I feel like this could make me inconsistent and make me want to not do workouts more and more. So I kind of have to find that medium and what I want and what my body can achieve, and make sure I can post something for you guys, because I don't know, that 2-day stretch I was just like, oh, you kind of sitting here. But I don't know, I guess I'll figure it out, and you guys can leave comments like, Dak, I appreciate you saying these 55s are heavyweight. Appreciate that, my man. I really do. I read every comment you post, man. Sometimes I don't reply because I'm just like contemplating on replying, but I read every single one. So keep that in mind. Alrighty, let's do this. Enough blabbing. Eight, 9. Alrighty, 2 more sets. Dogs are out. They're chilling, eating the bones and chewing on their chew toys. Marvin, you guys should have seen Marvin. He was like laying on his side in there napping earlier. He gets tuckered out from our walks some often, especially on our new walk. It's a little ways outside of town, but it's got way more of an incline than the other walks we do, and it's not necessarily longer, it's actually shorter. It's a 1.6 miles. It's about 1.5 miles, and we usually do at least 2 miles. So it's a little shorter, but it comes with a way bigger incline and way bigger decline, of course, obviously, because once you go up, you gotta go back down. Which I think tuckers this little guy out, even though he likes to have a lot of freedom in his walks. Like especially when he sees other people and other dogs. Like usually he's right by my left side, always and every single time. But usually right around the end, he freaks out a little bit and likes to, charge a little forward. And then when other people are on the side or other dogs, he'll freak out. So I usually have to switch him to this side, which we're getting good at, but then he still kind of like lunges and stuff. So I don't necessarily know how to fix that issue. It's not really an issue either. It's just him being him. He's a social guy, if you guys haven't noticed. A little camera shy. If you guys have seen, I put the camera on him. He's a little camera shy, but we love him. And Frankie's super anxious. Tried to take him on walks before, and he like yelps. For him to be a really good walker dog, I would have to take him every time with Marvin. It's just not possible to take them together because once they're both together, they're like both scatterbrains. So maybe we'll switch him on one day and him off. Let me know if you guys want to see that. I'm sure Frankie would love to go on a walk. Marvin loves his walks too, so it'd be a bummer for him too. But alright, let's get this going. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alrighty, chest flies next. One, 2, 3, 4. Can't do 5. Come on, 5. 5. 2 more sets. Oh. Two. 3. 5. All right, tricep extensions. I gotta admit this to you guys. This is probably one of my least favorite exercises. Not because it's hard, not because it's simple. Actually, it is because it's simple. It's a simple workout. It's a simple movement. You know, I can't really overload it because my triceps just generally won't be able to lift it. It's just simple. It's not, it doesn't cause me to heavy breathe or anything. I don't know. Maybe that's what, I don't know, man. And I just need to up the weight. I think maybe that's my problem because I don't think it's because it's kind of boring. I mean, I'm going to do it anyways regardless, but it's just kind of boring. And I can't really go too much in weight because if I do too much and I can't put it back up, I will literally just hit my dome piece. And I don't want to do that. But yeah, kind of boring exercise. I'm gonna do it regardless because even if it's boring, you still got to get it done. There ain't no skipping about it. You gotta hit the triceps. You know, cables would be nice because I could do cable flies. I mean, not cable flies. The ones where you kind of turn around from the cables and you pull that way, or the other ones where you kind of pull to the side like that, and then the ones tricep pull downs. There's so much good stuff with cables, but we ain't got it, unfortunately. One day though, one day. Oh, what am I doing? Let's go. 25 pounds, by the way. I don't know if my left side's gonna be able to do 10. Let's see. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did 10. I don't think he's gonna be able to do it again. But either way, 2 more sets. Six, 7, 8. Oh. Alrighty. I think it's forearm time. One more set. I did the first one earlier, but it didn't record, so that's what it is. Oh my gosh. Oh. Excuse me, Greggy. Two more sets. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. See you by time. Alrighty. Pretty solid chest day and arm day. I honestly feel like my forearms are getting bigger and they're getting more vascular. I say that because when I was repping the curls, I felt like they were a little girthier than normal. Maybe because they're pumped up or something, but I feel like they're girthier, and I feel like I could see the veins starting to come through the forearms, which is exciting. And I also feel like this main vein here, I can see more of it, more and more going down the arm. So that's good. It means A, losing fat in that area. B, we're getting more vascular. And C, we're growing muscle in this area, which is great. In regards to growing muscle and losing fat, day 60, just remind you, we're 287, 3 pounds down. I just say 3 to 4 because so the way I did this, I weighed myself yesterday. No, it was this morning. Yeah, this morning. I was at 287. Yesterday, I was at 286, flat. And I was also reading at 285.5, 286, 285. So, but this morning it was 287. So we're just gonna say I'm 287. Yeah, I know it fluctuates a lot, but we'll just say I'm 287. Makes me feel better. But we are slowly going down in weight, which is good. I'm very happy with our progress. And to be honest, I think we're doing it right. This go at it. I think we're losing it at a slower pace, which is better for me, better for the muscles, better for the skin. And I think a lot of it's coming off my back. Because the more and more I look in the mirror, I feel like my back is going down in size, which I probably should take pictures of myself in the mirror to pound, but I feel like my back is going smaller in size. And I also feel that I'm losing, I mean, it's generally, you're losing fat in a lot of areas, but generally I feel like I'm losing on my back and on either my chest or my stomach, a little bit of my legs. I say that because I feel like my chest is more like, I want to say proper is not the right word, more profound. And I also feel like my legs are starting to get a chiselly, I mean, very not chiseled right now, but they're getting to a chiseled look. Like I can fully see when the legs are out and they're pumped, I can fully see the line that separates the quad. So that's good, and I can see more veins popping in my thighs than I ever could. So this is good. This is great. I also feel like we are getting stronger in the legs in regards to my weighted walks, because it honestly, I don't want to say it feels like a piece of cake now, but it feels way easier than it did that first week that we did our rocks. So that means we're improving in leg strength, endurance, and all that jazz, which is phenomenal. I mean, it's great. I think the main thing we got to work on now is my stretching and my cardio. Man, I do this and I do my walks every day, and that's great, but I want to do like super high intensity cardio, like running, drills, stuff like that. So I want to say so I'm ready, but just like if anything comes my way and I have to chase after something, like maybe one of my goats got out, or so randomly Marvin gets out and I have to chase after him, I could fully do that without losing my breath the entire time. I think that's a good goal to have. So I need to implement that in. Maybe that's something we can do on the weekends, or some of that sort. Just some high intensity cardio would be good. I always liked doing it. I did a lot back in the day, and the way I did it was I barely had any rest time in between sets of workouts, and I would do like I forget what it's called, but I would do this certain workout, like sit-ups, 30 seconds crunches, the other 30 seconds toe touches, do stuff like that, and just switch it up. But I would have a 30-second rest and then do it again and again and again for like a minute or a minute, probably usually a minute. And I like doing that because it sucked. I was horrible at it, but it was fun in a way. For me, it was fun because I would just like constantly struggle to breathe. It felt fun. I don't know why. I always liked the feeling of just kind of suffering to breathe. I kind of like the feeling. It's a little weird. It's a weird fetish. I don't know. I don't know if you like that too. Maybe I'm not the only one. But anyhow, it's been a great day, and I had a great day. I hope you guys had a great day, and I will see you guys tomorrow.